is the Safe Routes to School, which we have Marteen Garay, the Homewood Children's Village, so she's going to come up and present the Safe Routes to School project.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Marteen Garay. I am a recent graduate from Carnegie Mellon's Graduate School for Public Policy and Management. And this January, myself and a group of 9 other graduate students were commissioned by Operation Better Block and the Homewood Children's Village to address safe routes in their community. And so what we did was focus on Pittsburgh Faison and Pittsburgh Westinghouse, and what we did is assess safety as it related to crime, vacant lots, and liquor licenses within Homewood. And so what we did was the first round was look at hotspots in the community. The second round was to layer that on how close they were to those vacant properties. And then the third round was to do observations of where students actually walked to and from school for both Faison and Westinghouse. And from there we did an analysis to find out what would be the safer, but not safest, route for students to walk to and from school. And so from there, this is our crime analysis right here, and then this is our end result. So the blue map are the suggested safe routes for Faison students, and this is also incorporating where, well, you can come up, I have it posted before, but thank you very much. So the blue map is our suggested safer routes for students that attend Faison. So this also incorporated where the students lived in the neighborhood. And then the bottom, the yellow map, is the safer routes for students at Westinghouse. And so this was a 3.5-month project we presented to both Jerome and to Derek and a number of other community stakeholders. What our recommendations were for how to make this actionable. And so over the summer, I have been working on how to implement programs that will encourage students to walk to school. So I've been working with Ms. Ashby over here at Faison, Jay House. I've been working with Daria Wiswell from the Allegheny County Health Department. I've also been working with Amy Garbar. She is a consultant with Bike Pittsburgh. We want to really get groundswell of community support for this initiative. And so what we've decided is to implement 3 programs within the Safe Routes to School initiative. One program is the walking school bus, and that's literally a group of students that are led by a walk leader, and so that would be a parent or a community volunteer to escort them along one of these safe routes to school in the morning. But we also want to have our community members of the fire department, local businesses that are posted along those routes that are encouraging and supporting students walking to school. And so this would be like a morning activity. And then on top of that, there are 10 school buses that bus students into Faison. And many of those buses stop well within walking distance to the school. And so this is detrimental to the health of students in this community. So the Safe Routes to School piece is not just about public safety, but it's also a healthy living initiative. And what we want to do is, within those 10 school buses, possibly, if this program is successful, eliminate some of those, where we have more students walking to school. But in the meantime, there are 28 different school bus stops within Homewood, and in my observations, many of them don't have an adult posted to monitor those students as they wait for the bus to pick them up in the morning. That's a concern, and so what we want to do is to get volunteers to fill in any one of those roles, on top of giving us greater feedback. So this was we did based on some hard data that we got from the police department, some data that we got from the school, but not enough of it was data that we got from the community. We really need your feedback. You can let us know what realistically are the routes students walk. What areas we really, really need to avoid on our routes to school. And so at my information table, I'm collecting as much information, contact information, and demographic data as possible. And then I'm going to use that to contact you all next week to come out to a Safe Routes to School volunteer meeting where we would work together to identify what those routes are, possibly talk about issues of crossing guards not being at the intersections where students are mostly using on their ways to school, but also talk about who is going to be a part of this program. So we're looking not just for parents, but for community members that are passionate and invested in student safety and really want to embark on this healthy living initiative. So that's my big piece. I have several forums because I'm also, this is a dual night for me. There's a parent event, and so I'm recruiting parents down the hall, and I have a whole setup full of lots more information about the Safe Routes to School program. It's a national program, but on the national level, it's focused on traffic safety. But Homewood, we need to look at what risk our students, our young ones, are walking into in the mornings. And so that really you have to incorporate crime. And so this was our first pass through to talk about and to assess and identify safer routes for students. But now we need to make it actionable. We can't do that without community input. And so I encourage you all to sign up for the volunteer information section. I need as much of your demographic information as possible because we want to know if this program will have an impact. And so the information in here will help us measure that impact. So my table right now is down the hall. I might shift it over here to make it more convenient for you all. But this is my first opportunity to get this kind of audience and talk about this program. And so I really want to make sure that we capture this momentum. So please sign up. Really, I just want you to be able to give us greater feedback to make this program a greater success.